Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Friday, July 1st actually. So I got a couple of videos to do today. We are going to do our garden. So if you're new here, welcome. If you're an oldie but a goodie, welcome back, and let's get this thing started. Alright guys, so I have my harvesting trays just in case we get some stuff to harvest, my glove, my scissors, and some of my tomatoes seems like they need blood meal, so we're gonna do that as well. So let's start with the beautiful green stalk. Check it out. Some of this stuff look like I should harvest, but I'm not sure if I should because I don't want them to come out small. So here we do have lots of, once again, leaves. So I'm gonna harvest all of these sage leaves. The green beans, I've been picking them as I see them, but nothing yet. This tomato plant looks good. Let's see. I think this is supposed to be a basil. Yeah, it is. I just smelled it. And I do have some stuff popping up at the bottom now that the weather has been picking up. I am gonna take out, so the plan today is I am gonna take out the kale and plant some, I want to plant some oh my goodness, yellow beets. I just got the seeds for them. So we're gonna pull out the kales and put the yellow beets here. These onions have been doing pretty good compared to some other onions for being in a small little container. I mean, check this one out. So some of my onions in the front look like they can be harvested. This potato, nothing, because that's not a potato plant. So nothing there yet. I gotta get rid of these weeds that are growing between my rocks here. Here is the winter sowing that we reseed some beets. These are regular beets, red beets. I put more oregano there, some more cilantro. The cilantro is growing great. The cabbage that was here got damaged, so I'm not sure if anything's gonna happen there. I'm gonna pull this beet out. No, maybe we shouldn't. It doesn't look too big. It looks small. So maybe we shouldn't pull it out. We still got tomato plants that we can seed, that we can replant. Let's see if we got space. The berry trees have been doing good. According to the app that I have, I was able to pull out the leaves that look like they got mold in them, right? Like this one. So I did do that the other day, and I did pull as many as I could. So now it looks a little bit better, and I'm hoping it gets a little bit more life. So we still don't have any new lemons growing. Flowers are growing. I did the same thing for this one. I pulled all the nasty leaves. My garlic. So the rule of garlic, from my understanding of other YouTubers that I would love to name out there, but there's too many that I watch that I totally forget, but is you're supposed to have 4 dried leaves before harvesting. So from what I can see, some of them just have 1 or 2. See? And I don't want to pull it if it's not time, but I don't want it to rot either. So I think I'm gonna wait on these. These over here are still too young, obviously, so I think I'm gonna end up having 2 different harvests. So this will probably be the first, because don't forget, these I put back in November and they winterized So these are gonna be way bigger than these. I'm gonna weigh as much as I can when to harvest these, because I did do them too late, I think, but that's my opinion. Don't believe me, I'm learning myself. Then we have the peppers are still doing okay, not as good as I would love them to be, but they're doing okay. These are all flowers. See, some of them are still small. So all of my sweet peppers are still a little bit small, especially that bucket right there. And then my pepperoncinis are finally flowering, so we should get pepperoncinis soon. I do have here, I think it's basil. The tags fell out, obviously celery, and some of them died out. The beans are doing great. They're starting to get big and wrap around and do its thing. So, but I don't see beans yet, so I guess it's too early for beans. These are the same thing. They're finally getting big, growing, trying to creep through the trellis, my homemade trellis that I made with string. These onions are doing great as well. They're really big. I'm not sure about the almond trees. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about that. The asparagus, they're still growing. My sweet potato starting to get green again. Regular potatoes, they are starting to yellow a little bit, so I'm thinking in a couple of weeks we should be harvesting them. So some of these tomatoes were the one that I saw some bottom rot, and I need to put some bone meal in there. But we are growing plenty. Looks like good tomatoes. Good tomatoes. Tomato, tomato. Tomato, tomato. So they look pretty good. All the plants are starting to grow tomatoes. My strawberries, nothing yet. The leeks are doing great. I have one that's really huge. And don't forget, I mixed it between seed, the ones in the cup that I had planted earlier, and the ones that I purchased already sort of planted. So this thing ain't doing no good here, so let's put it somewhere where it can. This helps with the birds when it does spin, I guess, or when the sun hits it. It does work, by the way. So most of these tomato plants, they're all doing good because I did transplant them very early in the game, so they did catch up. The rest are catching up. As you can see, they're all catching up. Actually, my corn is doing great in that little container. And this corn was all from my seed from last year harvest, so that's great. Sweet potato is catching up. My honeysuckle is starting to grow better. So these tomato plants are the ones that I just, I think a week or two ago retransplanted, and they're barely catching up. This thing has not grown. I think it's some kind of cabbage, but it has not grown. This potato, I think, is starting to grow. Yep. So we need to put more of... Alright, where were we? Sorry about that. So this sweet potato is doing good. This sweet potato is doing good. The onions are doing great. Need to pull probably this. because there's already seeding. I don't need it. And my cabbage is doing better since I put the powder on. And I think I need to put more powder because it rained. And then here, all my hot peppers have been growing slowly. Very slow. I'm not sure if that's normal or not. I showed you the leeks, but the hot peppers are very, very slow. This pumpkin madness, which I have no idea what kind of pumpkin because I don't remember actually putting this here, is actually growing. We're trying to push it all in this direction. Trying to get it not killed by Campbell or Lewis. Oh. And my acorn squash has lots of acorns in here. Oh, there's a lot of bees in there, so we're not gonna mess around with them, but I did have a lot of acorn. I think something is actually eating the acorn. Not sure if it's the birds or the squirrels or what, but I don't see one fully forming yet. They're all tiny, so I guess we will see, but it's exciting. I would like to try acorn in my life and say I tried acorn. Then we have onions under here. Obviously now they're covered and they're probably gonna be small. Here is more onions, and some of them are doing great. The only thing I don't understand about my onions is they're not coming to the top. I don't see bulbs on the top. So I don't know if I planted them too deep or if they're gonna survive. Me don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Alright, so the same thing here, you see? I have all of my onions in here, but I don't see the physical onion. Like, they're in there, but they're not huge. I thought they would be huge by now. So these are the ones that some of them actually are completely brown. So here's one. So I'm just gonna harvest it because I don't want it to seed out. Obviously it's not kicking. This one still has this leaf green, so I'm gonna leave it alone. This one is, I want to say, done, so we're just gonna harvest it. This one is completely done, and these are just all baby onions apparently. This one this one is still green. And I'm wondering if it was me because I did cut some of the stems off, and obviously the bulb needs the green to grow the bulb. I hope that makes sense. The bulb needs the green to grow the bulb, and I trimmed it. I don't know if I trimmed it too low. Some of them are still standing. I mean, let me show you. Like these, I mean, this one is still standing. This one, not so much. This one's still standing. This one is still standing in green. This one's still standing in green. So some of them are pretty much, you know, still standing. Okay, so not that one. And what I noticed is that the ones that are not standing is either the purple or the white. Come on, Nina. So maybe I wasn't supposed to trim the purple or the white. It's only supposed to be the yellow. So I'm not too sure. These already have 3 leaves, so I'm just gonna try to pull it out. Oh, it's not gonna be a big bulb, but it seems like they're done. It's not growing anymore because everything is brown. No, this didn't even grow anything. It's probably, you see, I did take out my glove, people. So where is my glove? Look, this one didn't even do anything. So here's that one. Where's my glove? Where's my tray? We don't know. I left it back there. Now I'm gonna have to come back. And then these, actually, I do see 3. So, but I need my, I'm gonna wait for 1 more and leave them alone. So these can probably be harvested with 1 more. So I'm not gonna water these, I'm gonna leave them alone. Say hi to Nina. Nina wants to go inside apparently. This one seems to be ready more than the other ones. So I'm not gonna water these. Alright guys. So that's it for the harvesting part of it. Oh, let's see. No, I lost the bowl. And I don't see anything else that I can grab. So what I'm gonna do is clear out the green stalk, put some more tomatoes in these spots that look like the tomatoes are dying. Look, I got a green bean. Is there anything else in here? I did take green beans yesterday. I must have missed it. So let's do that, shall we? I'm gonna put you somewhere so you can see me skirmish and fair. No, I'm just kidding. Alright guys, so I took out the 2 kales right there and right there. I have to put the seeds in, but I left them inside so you won't see that part of it. But I'm just gonna put 2 seeds in each hole for a yellow beet. So that's all I'm gonna do there. Now I'm gonna come over here and retransplant some of the tomatoes that died out or look like they're about to die out. So let's do that now. Alright guys, sorry, but I did put one there, and then you couldn't see me, but I put one in the middle of here, 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 and here, because these sweet peppers are not growing as big as I want them to. So I'm sure that they'll eventually get there, but I need the plants to get bigger, so they need bigger space. But now that we did that, I'm just gonna put mesh in the potatoes that are growing. Or not mesh, hay. So let's do that now. And the hay, I'm gonna put hay there. Can't hardly see it. And the one behind the corn there. Alright guys, that's done. Now I'm gonna go in and go through all these tomatoes and trim down the bottom piece of their plants, like these that are touching almost the container. I wish I had more dirt. I think I'm gonna have to go buy more with Campbell, but I want to say that for now we're okay, but we do eventually need more dirt. So I'm just gonna go in and trim in whatever I can. Alright guys, so it looks like I put you in the wrong spot today, but I did prune out all the tomatoes. I went all the way back there, pruned out the little ones that looked yellow or dead, and I did pull out the kales that were up there. So I'm gonna wait maybe another week or so and I'll retransplant one of the other tomatoes over there. There is already a tomato plant, so we shall see. But now I'm gonna go ahead and put blood meal on all of these, like a little handful, and then water it a little bit, not a lot. Give it a little sprinkle, you know. So let's see. All right, put you back in your usual spot. Alright guys, since I got my camera back, for some reason or another, my card kept getting full, so I think they messed around with my settings. I think I just fixed it, not sure where I left off, because it's getting hot up in here, but I'll give you a quick recap. So I think I was watering here, my hose broke, and I had to fix it. Obviously that's what happens when your hubby is not home, because he's working. I'm the only one that got today off and Monday for 4th of July, so I'm going to continue doing that. Hopefully the hose holds up. Not sure if it will, but I am hoping it does. I see a wasp over there and I'm like keeping an eye on it, but I think that was it. So let's put you back. You just didn't get to see me fixing my hose, and that's it basically. So let's try this again. Alright guys, I gave everything a little sprinkle. Alright, now I'm hot, sweaty, everything. I hope you saw everything. I'm not sure if you did because my camera been acting funny. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you have a great 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. I am going to go inside get the powder. Forget what's the name of it. I'm Spanglish, so I would totally kill the name. But I'm going to go and sprinkle the powder into my cabbages so it doesn't get that worm thing that has been eating it. So far it's been doing better since I did sprinkle it last time. But thank you for watching. God bless. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.